My third tip is to reframe your thoughts. So again, we have a lot going on in our mind all the time. And, you know, we have about 80,000 thoughts a day. And out of those 80,000 thoughts, we are kind of programmed to go to the negative. We tend to always move towards the negative rather than the positive. And it actually takes 3 positive thoughts to offset 1 negative thought. So that's quite a lot when you think about it. So when you're feeling overwhelmed, you can quite often be in that state of, how am I going to do this? How am I going to get all this done? How am I going to have time? What am I going to do? And all those are negative thoughts. So if you can just check in on yourself and think about how can you reframe that. And so a good one to do is, you know, how am I going to get this done? Stop yourself and think, right, how am I going to get this done? Turn it into a question. How am I going to get this done? Okay, if I do this and this and this, then that will work. So then you have an answer to your question, and you've reframed that into a positive action. So if you have a lot going on in your head and you feel yourself moving towards a negative and having those negative thoughts, just take a moment and think about how you can reframe that into a positive thought. How can you make that into a positive action? Again, it comes back to the writing it down as well. If you need to write things down to make it make sense, and then see how you can make that work and move forward and use the positive from that and take the positive from that. So those are my 3 tips for overwhelm. Number 1, write it down. Number 2, slow things down. And number 3, reframe your thoughts. Reframe any negative thoughts that come into your head with a positive one. Really think about how you can make that positive. So yeah, you've got a lot to do, but you know what? I can do this. Affirmations are great for that. Saying to yourself, I can do this. I've got this. I'm going to nail this. Anything, whatever words work for you. So yeah, those are my 3 tips for overwhelm. Those are things that, you know, I work with my clients. I do them myself because I work in a world where I'm doing this on a daily basis. I'm forever learning. I'm forever working with clients. But it doesn't mean to say that I don't get overwhelmed. Of course I do. It's life. You know, things happen. The difference is I know how to bring those tools in, to bring that awareness in so that I can deal with it and work through it. And that's what you can do. That is a big part of Beyond the Sidelines, where that community and that support, and watching videos like this, where there's tips from all the experts in the group that can help you just put little things, there can be a few minute things in your life, in your daily practice, that can make a big difference. So that's it from me for today. I will pop in again and give you some more tips moving forward.